Pacers. At point guard. At the other guard. At the shooting.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast. Broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Indiana. They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
And right now for the Pacers, they've had a horrendous start to the season. They're really creating a lot of work for themselves here moving forward.
And, you know, that's the thing. Now they've got to play better than good because average basketball isn't going to get it done.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Beasley. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Freak. Michael Beasley picking up that last basket. Freak with it. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And George, here we go. Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Now, here is Hill. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. From outside the arc, and Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Ellis has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. It's rebounded by Indiana. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You hate losing the entire game because you fall apart in the fourth quarter like these guys did. They got way too comfortable with the lead way too early.
And you're right. They had one foot in the locker room when there was still plenty of time left on the clock.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Monte Ellis. And that one's good. Freak.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
The drive by Hill lets it go with a three. Again, the miss by Ellis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another three for Minnesota.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Indiana trailing here. The drive by Hill, and that one's good. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Screen by Monroe. From deep three-point range, and another three for Minnesota.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Hill. Got a hand on it. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Freak. They grabbed their own miss. Monroe, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Freak missing. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. From deep. But they recover it. And Monroe kicks to Freak. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
On the wing, Ellis unloads, and once again off the mark by Indiana.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Second shot opportunity, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Freak. He's got 15. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Freak. The long-distance three is buried. Freak's got 18 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And thank you, Doris.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Great open look there. That's 7 points for Monte Ellis. Timberwolves leading by 8. And here's Freak. He's got 21. For the three, the shot will not go. Excellent D there from Hill.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Freak. Freak's got 24. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now here's Wiggins. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's Freak missing. Pacers trail by 11. Hill with it. Now defended by Freak. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Freak. He's got 24. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Freak's got 27. Now Hill. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Damari Carroll comes in for Zach LaVine. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Tipped away. And stolen by Freak. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 11. Now here is Hill. Here's Ellis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here to see the numbers for Freak. Averaging 34 points, over 5.5 steals, and 5 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McGarry's checked in. Now here's Freak. 30 points in the game. McGarry. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 15. Carter Williams the pass to George. Turner with a screen on Carroll. And George kicks to Carter Williams. Back to George. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Freak. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Carroll with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Carter Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He doesn't get the second one. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Outside, George.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
There's the dish to Carroll. It's tipped. O'Quinn with it. Now guarded by Gibson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. The Timberwolves shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Pass to Freak. From deep, Ellis with some nice D. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes, and early on they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. C.J. Miles is out there with Turner. Then it's Carter Williams. Then there's Hill. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Freak kicks to Towns. Good D by Howard.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Turner's got his first points of the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Carroll with it. Freak passes to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Drains it from 9 feet away.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Hill drives in. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And the Pacers also making a change. George is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 41 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty hot.
Yeah, Monroe kicks to Freak. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Pacers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Hill dishes to Beasley. In the corner, George with it. Howard, the pass to Hill. Howard setting the pick for Hill. He kicks it to Beasley. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Beasley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Here's Levine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Howard with a screen on Carroll. Beasley right side. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Beasley.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
That's good. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Pacers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
And here's Freak, 30 points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's Monroe. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the
time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, catching tidy